guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lucy and this is Lucy Loves Lots. Today, as I said in my previous video, I am going to be doing a book unboxing. It's only really small, which is really good for me. I think I bought 6 books. So we're going to be doing that today. They're all by authors I have never read before, and they are based on some recommendations from a group that I am on, and some they just piqued my interest when I was having a look. So we're going to get my trusty scissors and we are going to get this box open. Should probably get a box cutter really, but now these were all purchased at the works and they were 3 for £5. So a little can they? Okay, so let's just get on with it, shall I? Forgive me if I keep my voice is going slightly, so I do apologise. So the first book I got is Charlotte, and this is by Helen Moffat. That's a lovely cover, and it is based on what happens after Pride and Prejudice, but it's about Charlotte Lucas. I will give you a quick read of the back. Also on the front note, it just says, after Pride and Prejudice, what became of Charlotte? So it says, Charlotte Lucas has no prospects. She's 27, unmarried, plain and poor. When she stuns the neighbourhood by accepting the proposal of the buffoonish Mr. Collins, her best friend Lizzie Bennet is appalled by her decision. But as Mrs. Collins, Charlotte has her whole life before her. 7 years married, and she and her husband live quite a quiet but comfortable. Oh my god, should we try that again, guys? Okay, should we try that again? Because I can't talk today either. Okay, but as Mrs. Collins, Charlotte has her whole life before her. 7 years married, she and her husband live a quiet but content life until the loss of their beloved son plunges them into grief. Reeling from her loss, Charlotte takes her young daughters to Pemberley to visit Lizzie and Mr. Darcy. There, Charlotte begins to heal, but she is not the only visitor that summer, and in the musician Jacob Rosenstein, Charlotte sees the life of passion she might have led. So this sounds right up my alley, so I can't wait to give this a go. The only thing I'm a little sad about is that, I don't know if you can see, but it's bent there. You can see the line going down, but that's fine. I'd keep telling myself it was 3 for £5, and then sometimes when they're being delivered they can get a little damage. So that is book number 1, and like I say, never read anything by Helen Moffat. The second book is, let's have To Love and to Loathe by Martha Waters. How gorgeous is this cover. Look at that. Kind of reminds me of Mr. Darcy and and Lizzie. It's not though. This is, let's see, Jeremy, the Marquess of Willingham, and this is the widowed Diana, Lady Templeton. Okay, so this is the only thing they can agree on is that the winner takes it all. The widowed Diana, Lady Templeton, and Jeremy, Marquess of Willingham, are as infamous as their bickering as they are for their flirtation. Shortly before a fortnight-long house party at Jeremy's country estate, Diana is shocked when he appears at her home with an unexpected proposition. After finding his latest mistress unimpressed with his bedroom skills, Jeremy suggests that they embark on a brief affair. He trusts Diana to critique him honestly, and she'll use the gossip to signal to other gentlemen that she is interested in taking a lover. Diana has bet Jeremy that he will marry within the year, and she intends to use his proposal to her advantage. But in this battle, should the real wager be who will lose their heart to each other first? So it sounds really, really good. Yeah, I can't wait to get into it. The only thing is, I can't think of anything worse than going to a fortnight long party. But yeah, I'm really interested. And like I say, I do see, it does look like Miss Lizzie and Mr. Darcy. So I can't wait to read that one. Next is The Forces Sweetheart by Rosie Archer. Just a standard World War II kind of front cover for these kind of books. This one is set in 1942 and the Bluebell Girls are touring with Ensa, so I'm guessing the Bluebell Girls. They're visiting army bases across the world in order to boost the morale of the troops. The hours are long and the travelling uncomfortable, but Bee, Rainy and Ivy wouldn't be anywhere else for the world. Then tragedy strikes the group and their little showbiz family, and the change in circumstance forces the girls to reconsider their lives. For years, singing on stage has been their only dream, and they have made so many sacrifices to get where they are. But now, other possibilities are on the horizon. Could this be the end of the Bluebell Girls? That sounds good. I have read books like this before because I went through a phase of just reading Annie Groves. That's all I read. Every book she brought out, obviously before her passing, I just read them, read the series and stuff like that. So I did go through a big phase of loving anything to do World War I, World War II storylines. Just looking, I actually think there's other books in this series. Let me just have a look. Yeah, this is the last one, and I've just realised as well as looking at her other books, I have actually read Rosie Arch before. I'm just looking at my book cart. Yep, I have read The Munition Girls, which was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. But this one, there's the Bluebell Girls, We'll Meet Again, and then The Force's Sweetheart. So I am going to have to go out and get the Bluebell Girls and We'll Meet Again. I don't know if you can see them. Ooh, these ones. And then there's the Narrowboat Girls, which is this one. So I am going to have to go out and purchase those other two so that I can read them in order. Would help. Do you know what? Next time it'll teach me to look before I just randomly pick a book. Right, the next one is the first in a trilogy. This was I asked on my book group if it was worth the read. Some people were like, yeah, it's really good. So I thought the trilogy for a £5. Let's get it. And it's The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Never read anything by Laini Taylor before. There is this one. I think it's like maybe YA fantasy sci-fi, which is out of my comfort zone, but I want to try and start reading other stuff other than contemporary and romance and historical fiction, so I thought we'll give this one a go. It says, in general, Karu has managed to keep her two lives in balance. On the one hand, she's a 17-year-old art student in Prague. On the other, an errand girl to the monstrous creature who is the closest thing she has to a family. Raised half in our world, half elsewhere, she has never understood the Brimstone's dark work, buying teeth from hunters and murderers, nor how she came into his keeping. She is a secret even to herself, plagued by the sensation that she isn't whole. Now, the doors to elsewhere are closing, and Karu must choose between the safety of her human life and the dangers of the nearly destroyed world that may hold the answers as she has always sought. And it says the book one in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. So this is the first one. And it does sound really interesting actually. So I can't wait to get my teeth into this one and give it a read. Sorry, I always have a little nosy. Let's have a... Ooh, okay. Just on this bit here. It says, once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. It did not end well. Okay, that's definitely piqued my interest for that. The next book, like I say, it's going to just be the trilogy now, is called Days of Blood and Starlight. Obviously, Laini Taylor is the second book in the trilogy. Sorry, apologies for the light on there. Let's see. How stunning are these covers? I don't want to really read the back because I don't want to spoil it for myself or anybody else who's never read them. But what I will do is I will hold it up. If you guys, can you see that? Let's just, there we go. If you want to pause the video and have a little read, I'll put there for a few seconds. Okay, so that's that one. I am terrible for looking in them. Oh wow, okay, so this one, this has a map in, oh sorry, get my fingers out of the way, Lucy. Has a map inside it. Oh, and now I'm destroying my box. Oh no, it's fine. Does this one have it? Let's see. No. Okay, and the last one in the trilogy is called Dreams of God and Monsters by Laini Taylor. Okay, look at that. How beautiful is that as well? There we go. That's stunning as well. And then the side. I'm gonna have to have a nosy inside to see if there's any. No. Nope, nothing on that. It just says, once upon a time, an angel and a devil pressed their hands to their hearts and started an apocalypse. Is that? Did this one have any? Sorry, I'm going back to Days of Blood and Starlight. Did that have a little anything? Oh, yeah, this says, once upon a time, an angel and a devil held a wishbone between them, and it snap split the world in two. Ooh. Sounds really, this trilogy actually sounds really good. Obviously I've not, oh sorry, if you want to read the back of this one, because I am not going to read it because I don't want to spoil anything. You can pause and have a little read of that. There we go. I'm just going to see there's no map or anything. No, it's just in the second book. So this, how nice is this going to look on a bookcase? And if you notice how they got a lot bigger as we went along, so first, second, third, and they've got a lot bigger. Now I need to find somewhere to put them all. I think for myself I am going to read Charlotte first, just because it seems like it's a slightly more sad story with the loss of her son and the grieving process. Then I'm going to go on to something a little bit more light-hearted, which is To Love and to Loathe. I can't read The Falsest Sweetheart until I go and pick up the other two books, and then I may move on to the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, or I may pick something else from my TBR because I have a really, really big TBR pile. That is everything from me today. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I make another video, which I may do a tour of my shelves, or I may talk about my favourite books, whether that be or show you my classics. Not decided which one I'm going to do yet, but there will hopefully be another video out next week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.